Welcome to tonight's Crims Reviews. Today we are finally going to do the review for the DNA Designs DK-21 upgrade kit for Earthrise Scorponok. I say finally because I've tried to do this review before. Some of you might remember. And when in the middle of doing it, his tail snapped off. I literally just got my replacement in today, about a month later. So here we are. Let's go ahead and take a look at what you get in the kit. Go ahead and tilt this down. All right, we get a new visor, which I was very happy to see that. I thought that was going to be exclusive for the first run, because if you don't know, Scorponok here has sculpted and painted eyes under his visor that are just going to waste, and it looks really cool when you have the visor attached. You get new articulated scorpion legs. It was when I was taking the old ones off that the tail snapped. You get this big honking shield extension that flips in, that separates into 3 pieces for the different modes. And new articulated cannons. They spread and tilt, and they are just a little bit longer. Hope if you see it. Just a little bit longer than the originals. All right, we are going to start with Scorponok's robot head. What I found the best way to do this is that connector piece right there is just friction jointed in, so just pop that off, and now you have easy access, and you can see his eyes. You have easy access to the screw. It's a short little thing, so you can just quickly take it out. Save your hardware, save your pieces. You never know when you might need them. Grab your new one. It's got these 2 tabs on the side that are going to slide right on top of those. Comes with a new little screw. If I can get it lined up. Go. Just until it's snug. You don't want to screw too hard, because then you crack the plastic, and no one wants that. So just get it snug. Pop it back on. And there you go. Now you can see those eyes. Visor has a slight orange tint to it, but that's okay. I think it looks really good. All right, Now the scorpion legs. All right. So I did test this a little bit before I tried it. See if I would have to just immediately ship it back. The whole tail assembly feels better on this one. My previous one, this was loose. It would not ever stay in place. And this one feels nice and tight. So what had happened before was when I was pushing down to pop this part out, the part that was in here snapped off. The only thing I could think was like there was a bubble in the plastic when I was forming, so that caused a weak spot, made it snap. That is how it was supposed to come out. Just push straight down, applying pressure on both sides, and there you go. It pops right out. Now you want to take the wheels out. For that, you just stick your screwdriver underneath, and you should be able to just pop it up like that. Put those off the side. You're going to reuse those. Same with all these. Now you got 1, 2. Each side will come off individually. Screws. Just pulls it right out. Now you're going to just slide your new one in. The color matching on this one, like the legs, isn't 100% perfect. First of all, this is gray instead of purple. But the greens are a slightly darker and more muted shade. It's noticeable, but not detrimental. You can get over it. So you got your new screws that they give you. Put those in. Get those nice and snug. Then just pop your wheel back in. And your legs. There we go. And now you got nice posable scorpion legs instead of this. This, I think, looks a lot better. And everything still works exactly the same. With tucking them in for robot mode. All right. I'm going to do this side off camera. All right. And now we can just snap this guy back in place. If he wants to line up for me. Oh, that's not the right way. It would help if I was putting it on the right way. One second. I was right the first time. There we go. Get everything nice and squozen on there. All right, and now for the last bits. Gonna pop off his shoulder cannons. Put the new ones on. They connect the exact same way, just the 5mm port. But you can make them look more dynamic now if you want. And finally, the shield is going to those two pegs, those two holes. Put the whole thing together. And man, that is a much better looking shield. Got those two pegs, those two holes. Everything lined up. I thought it was those two pegs. Oh, and you also got these two on top too. Right there and there. For there and there. And that is a much better looking shield. This little part right here wasn't really going to do anything, even with the extenders that go on his legs. That definitely looks more intimidating. Alright, let's take a look at Scorpion mode. And these guys, they're going to get replaced in the next video, but for now, you can just put them on the backs of his shoulders. Or if you want, you can mount them on the backs of the claw, on his claw, I'll just keep him back here for now. All right, on Scorpion mode. And here he is in Scorpion mode. We have the new cannons on his arms. If you want, you can put the old cannons up here, or vice versa, either way. Now, the shield. That's the biggest thing. Normally this part just sticks under the tail. But we have new parts. This middle part, you would fold in half. Both of these, fold them up like that. Turn this around and reset the camera. So you're going to take this, you want the flat side facing in. Slide that up. Take your shield and plug it in like normal. If I can find the holes, there you go. And that's how that part of the shield works. Now for the side parts, you're going to want this orientation, and then these two pegs, these two holes. And then this hole will go that peg. Now he's got armor on his pincers. Same thing on the other side. And now we got Scorpion ready to do some battle. Again, color match isn't perfect on the greens, but it's not the end of the world, because this is literally the only time you're going to see those. This, not so much, but I do like the height it gives them to be able to look Fort Max in the eye. City mode real quick, and then we're moving on to the next one. And here we are in base mode. This is the basic base mode. The only thing that it has on extra are the long legs that I installed and the articulated Scorpion legs. Neither of those factor into this mode at all. There we go. So what they want you to do is they want you to straighten these out. Your new cannons are going to go on here. Just the 5mm peg, hole right there. Now remember, this is just DNA suggestion. You can alter it however you wish. Actually, they say to go like this. Give more of a fortress type look. You're gonna take this piece and just stick it under here, kind of like a stop for the ramp. these guys are going to attach to the side of the claw towers. This orientation is gonna just go like that. Got 2 pegs. Got 2 holes here. There's 1. And there's 2. And that is the new base mode. Definitely looks more formidable with the cannon emplacements. Not as inviting with a roadblock in the way. So, all right. And the last kit, DK-19, will definitely finish this guy out. Until next time, this is Night Scream, signing out.